Kakadosh Boker Tov, Masechet Yevamot Daf Ayin Gimel Amud Aleph 73A1. The Gemara is now going to come and going to speak about Paraduma because that's what we've been speaking about yesterday to do with Paraduma or not Paraduma. So now we're going to speak a little bit about Paraduma. Okay, and the Pasuk says, and this is in Parashat Hukat, Zot Hukat Torah. Okay, so the one that's tahor, he's going to sprinkle. The one that's tameh on the third day and the seventh day. So from that one, the Torah says tahor, miklal shehu tameh. Right? 1 second. If it's going to say now that he's tahor, it's mashma that only to do with the sprinkling, he's tahor, but not to do with the sprinkling, behemet, he's tameh. So for obviously, limed al tehul yom shekasher beparah. So it comes out that a tehul yom is going to be kosher to do what? To do the paraduma, which means that here you see that a tehul yom is considered tahor, also to do with avodah paraduma. So therefore also to do with maaser sheni. So they came and they asked the question from Rav Sheshat, arel mahu b'maaser sheni. What about an arel by maaser sheni? We spoke about an arel by Pesach. We spoke about, now what about an arel by maaser sheni? Can a person that's uncircumcised eat the maaser sheni or no? Says the Gemara, ki hechi diali Pesach maaser yan aninut, just like we learned Pesach from maaser to do with aninut, which means if you remember about an onen, do we learn from Pesach from maaser sheni to do with the isur of aninut diali nami? So too we're going to learn maaser from Pesach to do with arelut. Meaning, why don't we say it goes both ways? Just like we're learning Pesach from maaser, you're learning maaser from Pesach. So Pesach to maaser, you're learning aninut, right? Maaser to Pesach, you're learning arelut. Or dilmar maybe chamur mikal yalit. You could only learn something which is more chamur from something which is kal. What is more chamur? The Pesach or maaser sheni? Pesach. So because of that, you can learn the chamur, which is Pesach, from the kal, which means you can learn aninut because it's chamur from kal. But you cannot learn from the kal mechamur lo yalif. Something which is lighter, which is maaser sheni, you cannot learn from Pesach to be chayav on arel. So says the Gemara, but we don't. Now we have two sides of the coin. How does it work? So Elmaleh, he says 32. We already learned it. We learned it in Bikurim. The Mishnah there says that truma v'bikurim chayavim alehem mita b'dei shamayim, which means like this: they are both shaveh. That if you have a kohen tameh that eats truma, or a kohen tameh that eats bikurim, remember is the first fruits, he's going to be chayav mita b'dei shamayim. And not only that, somebody that eats it, not only is he chayav mita b'dei shamayim, right? He has to pay chomesh. He has to pay an additional fifth. Va'asurin lezarim, and it's going to be prohibited. What is lezarim? To be eaten by zarim whatsoever. Strangers cannot eat it. Non-kohanim cannot eat it. Vehen yichseku, and none of that. It's the money of a kohen. What does it mean, the money of a kohen? Remember, whenever we're talking about money, it means that he could actually use this to get married to a woman, because this is money. It's not considered, money of Hashem, and now he's just got the right to eat it. It's mamash his money. Okay, olin be'echad u'mi'at. Now, to do with truma and chulin, right? Truma and chulin is not like, let's say, basar v'chalav or other things. Basar v'chalav, if meat and milk gets mixed up, how much do you need to annul it? 60. To do with truma, it's be'echad u'mea, 101. It's not 60. It has to be annulled with 101. Levatel et zeh, to do bitul of truma. So if, let's say you had a truma falls into chulin, right? If it's mitarvev, so therefore, if it's going to be annulled in 101, that's what they learn it from the Psukim. Right, that's what they learn, to do with the echad u'mea. Okay? So it says over here as follows, right? Utunim lechitzat yadayim. You also, right, need netilat yadayim. What does that mean, netilat yadayim? Right? You're going to need, it says over here like this. What does it mean? You're going to need netilat lechitzat yadayim, not netilat yadayim, sorry, lechitzat yadayim, which means if somebody wants to touch the perot of truma or bikurim to eat them, he has to wash his hands beforehand, right? Because chachamim gazru al stam yadav, so it's like a tumas. So he has to wash his hands, right? Harev shemesh. Also, you need the shikiyah in order to eat from it, okay? And all these halachot are all to do with truma and bikurim, and not in maaser sheni. So now says the Gemara, now if you're going to tell me that we don't learn maaser sheni from Pesach, so nitni arel asur bahem, masechet maaser sheni. Why don't we learn that an arel is asur in truma and bikurim, but he's mutar in maaser sheni? So why don't we learn that? Meaning, why didn't we learn Arel? That Arel is mutar b'maaser sheni. So it's mashma that it's going to be asur also maaser sheni. Because if we just now mentioned all the differences between Truma and Bikurim and maaser sheni, we should have mentioned this one. And the fact that we didn't mention this one, it shows you that it's also asur, right? That means whether it's Truma or Bikurim or maaser sheni, an Arel is not allowed. Okay? So the Gemara is going to say, Tana v'shir. It's incorrect. Why? Because it could be maybe the Tana only give you a list, but sometimes they forget from the list, right? How many times does it happen, Mordechai, your wife gives you a list, and then all of a sudden she comes and says, did you buy this? You look, say, look, I have a list. You didn't put it on the list. No, but I forgot on the list. There's a list, no? Tana v'shir, right? The women are Tanas, remember that. Yeah, they could sometimes forget from the list, and they still expect you to buy it. Yeah? So says the Gemara, my shear, so what did left over? What did leave over? So he says, the high shear, this one, the salachah, maaser sheni, right? So says the Gemara, shear, the katani seifa, right? That which the shiur, that which left over in the seifa, yes, maaser v'bikurim hasheni v'truma. There are certain things in maaser sheni and bikurim that you don't have in truma. Shmaaser v'bikurim teunin avat makom. Maaser sheni and bikurim, you have to bring them to the Yerushalayim, right? Now, what about Truma? Truma, you don't have to bring to Yerushalayim. You can eat Truma anywhere in the world, right? A Kohen can eat Truma anywhere in the world. Cheunin vidui. Yeah? Do you know what vidui is? Yeah? Yeah? No, we don't say it. Right? We don't say it. Okay? We don't say it. Yeah? It says like this. So he says here, yes, there's certain halachot which are maaser sheni v'kurim they don't have in Truma. First of all, maaser, right, which is maaser sheni v'kurim they need to bring in Yerushalayim. They need vidui, and there are surim and anonen. Anonen cannot eat, right, maaser sheni and bikurim, but he could eat Truma. Rabbi Shimon matir, and Shimon is matir for anonen to eat bikurim. The chayvim the biur, you're also obligated in biur. What does it mean here, biur? Biur means once it comes out of the possession for 3 years, right? They have to be destroyed, right? That's biur. Shimon poter. Shimon says bikurim does not need biur. The ilu asul levayen behem b'tuma, but you're not allowed to come and touch them when you're going to be tuma. You're not allowed to start biur is like to the leak, to start lighting a fire from them for your benefit when it's tuma. I'm giving them bet 73b. Ve'ochlan b'tumat atzman, and if somebody's going to eat maaser sheni bikurim b'tumat atzman, which means, right, he's going to be loke, he's going to be lashes. Mashen can be truma. Right, but when it's going to be Truma, look, Tani, we didn't learn. So you see from here, Tani was here, right, that he didn't leave something over. Okay, fine, 2 dots. So basically, it comes out that if he left something over, it could be that there is a difference between maaser sheni, that maybe maaser sheni is bemet permitted even for another. Says, Asurin leonen, says the Gemara, you're right, a person that's an onen cannot eat maaser sheni bikurim. Rabbi Shimon matir, Rabbi Shimon permits it. How do we know this? It says you're not allowed to eat in your gates. More said, Trumat yadecha. What is Trumat yadecha? Elu bikurim. The eat kash bikurim said there's a hekesh. Hekesh is the juxtaposition when you have 2 things together. So he says eat kash bikurim maaser. Ma maaser, just like maaser is going to be asur for nonen. So to bikurim is going to be asur for nonen. Rabbi Shimon, and according to Rabbi Shimon, Truma karinu rachamana. The Torah is calling it Truma. Ma Truma, just like Truma is going to be muteret for an onen, so to be kurim is going to be mutar for an onen. The chayavim the biur, you're obligated to do biur. The Shimon poter, the Shimon says you're going to be patur from doing biur on bikurim. Okay, so it says over here like this. Okay, he comes and he says like this. Biur, by the way, by maaser sheni is just eating it. The biur of the bikurim is actually just coming and burning it, and then you have benefit from it. Okay, fine. So says the Gemara. Okay, more makish, more lo makish. One of them, the chachamim, they come and they make a hekesh between bikurim and maaser sheni. Just like maaser sheni, they need biur, so the bikurim need biur. And Rabbi Shimon does not make, right? This is Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai. Rabbi Shimon, does not make a hekesh between bikurim and maaser sheni. Today's like Baomer, so we're learning Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai. Okay, yeah. So it says, what does it mean? You're not allowed to burn from it. You're not allowed to benefit from the burning of it. Betum'ah, when a person is tameh, they'll from betumah tzman. Okay, now if they're going to eat it when they're tameh, they get lashes. Okay, Minalan, how do we know this? Titania was learned to write that Bishimon over Bishimon says, this is in Parasha Vidui. Lo viarti mimenu betameh. What does that mean? Ben shani tameh v'hu taor, ben shani taor v'hu tameh. It doesn't matter whether the truma, right? Oh, sorry, it doesn't matter whether the maaseh sheni is going to be tahor and I am tameh, or I am tameh and the maaseh sheni is tahor. It doesn't matter. I didn't actually come and have benefit from it that I burnt it. Okay, then it says, what does it mean? Vehecha muzara lafilato. Any yodia. But where do we see that you're not allowed to eat it betuma? He says, I don't know. I don't know where it's written that you're not allowed to eat it betuma. Okay? So says the Gemara, tumataguf behevi aktive. This is what you're talking about. When a person is tameh, it's written mifurash. Nefesh shetiga bo v'tameh hadaret. V'lo yocham yinkodachim kim b'chatz shumayim. It says you're not allowed to eat maaseh sheni when a person is tameh. So what are you talking about then? It's written mifurash in the Torah. So he says, no. This is the question. The tumat atzmo minai. How do we know that when it's talking about tumat atzmo, right, that maaseh sheni is going to be tameh? And therefore, then later on it says, which means when it says bisharecha, you're making you're tying together, you're making a connection between maaseh sheni and a bechor balmum, right? That's why you say that you're not allowed to do nothing to do with tum'ah. Okay, and we also learned from the Kalam Ishmael, afilu tameh v'tahor ochlin al shulchan echad b'kera achat. It says over here, even if you're going to have a tameh v'tahor, right, they're eating, right, on shulchan echad, so you're talking about on one table in one kiara, the enan choshi, we're not going to suspect for tumah. The Kamar Rachmana, and the Torah is going to say, what is it? It says over there, only in your sha'arim, you're allowed to eat it, but again, we're not talking about tum'ah. But here, you're not allowed to eat it because the person is going to be tameh. So you have a lav on eating maaseh sheni b'tum'ah. You have a negative commandment from that which we just learned right now. Mashen ki b'tum'ah, but not like tum'ah. Menalan, how do we know? Amar Rabbi Yevu, Amar Rabbi Yochanan, says Rabbi Yevu, name Rabbi Yochanan. Damakar, it says in the pasuk, lo viarti mimenu v'tameh. What does it mean, lo viarti mimenu v'tameh? Mimenu yatamavim. From it, you're not allowed to come and burn it when you're going to be tameh. But if you have shemen shel truma, it becomes tameh, which means you have oil of truma, becomes tameh. You could burn it, and then you could benefit from it. So says the Gemara, why don't we just say mimenu? You cannot burn from it. You cannot when it's tameh, but you could do it when it's shemen shel kodesh shebitma. So says the Gemara, love kavachomen. He says, well, it's not kavachomen. Umama serakal. Just like Masechet Yevamot Daf, the Torah says, "Lo viarti mimenu v'tameh." Kodesh chamur. Kol sheken says what? Kodesh, which is chamur. No kol sheken you should do that. So says the Gemara, Yachi, if so, truma nami leima kavachomen. Truma also we should say it's a kavachomen. So says the Gemara, haktiv mimeni. It says mimeni. Umaraita. So what did you say? What did you see there? Nistabra kodesh umatina. We're not going to exclude kodesh. Sheken pankas. We're going to explain. If you remember, kodesh had pigul. Like Kodesh, there's such a thing as pigul. What is pigul? Right, that's part of the pankas, right? Right, what is a pigul? If you're going to bring a sacrifice and you're going to think of eating it under the proper time, it's called pigul. Notar, leftovers. Korban, right? It's a korban. Me'ilah. What is me'ilah? The person benefits from it. He's either benefiting from something consecrated, so he's going to be chayav milah. Me'ilah, sorry. Karet, right? He's going to be chayav karet if he's going to eat when he's tameh. Ve'asul le'onem, right? Also, it's a sur for onem. So all these chumrot are dafka in kodesh and not in truma. So says the Gemara, the opposite. Truma. What about truma? Sheken machpaz. By truma you have mita b'dei shamayim. You don't have karet, but it's mita b'dei shamayim chomesh. It's pay back a fifth. Then lapidyon. There's no such thing as redemption. Asura lezarim. It's always prohibited to people, right, for the zarim. So says the Gemara, even though it's going to be prohibited to the zarim and all these things, he comes and he says, right, you should hanach nefisham. Which one's more? You only had 4 by Truma, and you had 6, right, by Kodesh. So obviously you go by the one which has more numbers. If you want, you can answer Karet Adifa. Karet is more chamur than Mita b'dei shamayim. Meaning, even if you would have had 4 and 4, what's a higher penalty? Mita b'dei shamayim or Karet? So Karet is higher than Mita b'dei shamayim. There's Mita b'dei shamayim, Karet, and then there's the Arba Mitot Bedi. So because of that, the karet is higher than mita b'dei shamayim. Next, somebody's going to eat maaseh sheni bikurim. When they're going to be tameh, they're going to get lashes. Mashenkim truma, but not on truma. Because when somebody's going to eat truma when he's tameh, right? Truma tameh, he's not going to get lashes. Says, he's not going to get lashes. There's an Isur. Menala, how do we know this? Amarkat says, what does it mean? To this person and not to any other person. The love above miklal aseh, and a negative commandment comes from positive commandment, is a positive commandment. Okay? Amar Rashi comes and he says, Mereisha nami shemat mina. From Mereisha also we learn the Tana Vashir that there are things which are going to become left over. Why? Midelo katani, because we didn't learn Ayin Daled Amud Aleph. Yeah, we're on 74a. V'noagim b'shar sheneh shavua, that we had the by Truma and Bikurim on the other years of the Shnata Shemitah. That's what it means. B'shar sheneh shavua, on the rest of the years. Ve'en lahem pidyon. We do not have a pidyon.